Alright, we gotta get into request topics here. And I did not look them up beforehand. Fill the air!
I will say I'm actually happy that they're going with someone like Slade for the villain in this movie instead of trying to keep using the same ones over and over again.
I think that's probably the thing that has me most intrigued about it is the fact that we're stepping away from the
standard fare. You're not going to be your Two-Face or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got one now. Here's from Justin Hubler. He says, anything to say about Sling TV or PlayStation Vue? I've cut the cords about a year ago and can say I don't miss it one bit. I watch Netflix and get the locals over an antenna and I'm more than content. PlayStation Vue has caught my eye, though, and I may have to get it and give it a try. Any insight?
Don't know what the fuck they are. Sorry.
Okay, well, there's Jason. I haven't used PlayStation Vue because, like he said earlier in his thing, he uses Netflix. That's pretty much what I use for movies and most of the TV that I can get. I also use Hulu because, I don't know, some of the shows that go on there are shows that I like to watch, like South Park and all that stuff.
And you can't get them with the PlayStation.
Yeah. You used to be able to watch South Park on Netflix, but then Netflix is like, hey, we're smart. Let's get rid of a bunch of IPs. We'll get rid of all this stuff. Bring in a bunch of Disney movies for the kids, you know?
Yeah. It's all,
they do this all the time.
It's all studio deals behind the scenes that people
they get rid of a bunch of stuff, then bring in a bunch of stuff, then they get that one crowd, and they get rid of that crowd and bring in a new crowd.
Yeah. Which is what YouTube's trying to do right now.
Oh, YouTube needs to calm the fuck down with this shit.
Yeah, we're not going to get paid for this video now.
Oh, shit.
I've been swearing all day.
It's so funny because the bots on YouTube are searching through the title descriptions. They're not actually going through the videos.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the kids are gonna maybe come across our channel and see like, oh, they're talking about Batman movie. They're gonna come on and be like, it's fucking piece of fucking goddamn piece of fucking dog shit, the bitch ass cunt. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, oh my god, my ears are on fire! And then YouTube's like, what? It didn't have anything in the title.
Yeah,
like it's so
it's
ridiculous.
safe for kids.
I wanted to show my friend John that Metal Gear Survive trailer.
Yeah.
Went to YouTube, went to try and watch it. Got to be signed in. You got to be logged in to watch this trailer because it's rated fucking mature or some dumb shit.
Yep.
For the the no swearing, no nudity,
no violence,
mild violence.
Yeah.
Against fucking fictional monsters.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's turning into kindergarten on fucking YouTube.
And
it's a hard place to work, but it's where we gotta go.
Well, it seems like the direction that we're going right now.
Might have to jump to Twitch.
Is cable is going to start becoming sort of an a la carte type thing, because a lot of networks are going to apps now, like a lot. Like even like CBS, NBC. They're starting to do apps.
Because it's becoming more profitable.
Which,
it really is.
If Comcast was smart, that's what they would start doing. They would have a baseline package where it's like, you get to pick from 10 channels that you want, it's this price, and that's, you don't have to get any other shit you don't want, and that's what you pay for.
Well, that's what Dish Network's going to. They're going to, like, the
small
small bundle.
Yeah, it should have been done a long time.
Where, like, you get, like, a set amount of stuff just off the top, and then you get to pick.
Yeah, here's your local channels,
things,
and then you get to pick 10 cable channels
Yeah.
for, I don't know, let's be modest. Well, they could do it for $40 a month. They don't have to fucking charge you, like, over $100.
It's fucking if it's just TV, they could do it for fucking $25 a month.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta give a little bit of an error for greediness, so you can say $40 a month. You could do that shit. If I can get Hulu to stream me all of, like, what, they have like 40, 50 fucking shows on there, and they have like a shit ton of movies, and they can do that for $8 a month. I don't care, because I'm going to be watching commercials anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck, you can do it for $40.
Yeah. Well, and like even like some people.
No, $40 and I'm watching commercials. Fuck you.
Some people used to say, "Oh, well, you got to keep cable if you." You gotta keep cable if you watch sports. That's not necessarily true anymore
either. No, it's not. Back when one of the guys that used to work in the kitchen with us, on Sundays we went to watch football, he just fucking get the game on his laptop and we sit down in the kitchen and watch that shit.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah. Well, like MLB has their own app. I think it's MLB. No,
the show is a video game.
That's a game.
I tried.
At Bat, I think it's what it's called.
What a terrible name.
And then you have like NHL does it too. NASCAR
Puck?
I think does it now. The puck. I don't think they call it that.
In the penalty box.
But like even like ESPN,
Penalty box cam!
ESPN, Fox, they all have these apps now that you can get, and they're only like a couple of bucks a month. So really, you know, if you got everything, it would add up. But you know, nobody's watching everything. I mean, Lord knows my wife tries. She loves cable TV. It's the only reason we have it. Because for me, most of the time, I'm watching YouTube, Netflix, WWE Network.
Are you
stuff like
blaming
that.
her for your cost of living?
No, because I'm still paying for WWE Network, Netflix, and stuff on top of the cable bill. I don't have to do that. I choose to do that, but it's just
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm terrible with money. How's it going?
But I have never.
We all are.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
are.
have a PlayStation
This
Beyond.
fucking room.
I don't have a PlayStation Beyond
PlayStation!
Beyond PlayStation 2, so I can't really comment on what PlayStation
Electric
View
Boogaloo.
is. Yeah,
PlayStation!
PlayStation.
Jesus Christ. You are in rare form.
It's not
tonight when
even
you're
the second episode of the night
No.
yet.
in rare form with your speech tonight, my friend. I don't know. I've been curious about PlayStation View. I never took the plunge, but it's not that expensive. So I mean, you want to give it a try, give it a shot. I mean,
What the fuck is it?
it's like Netflix.
Do I only get to watch Soup Powers or whatever the fuck that's
No, you don't get to
only
watch
get-
that because it's gone.
Everything's just Michael Madsen. This is the whole thing.
I like Michael Madsen.
I know, that's all you get.
He's like a cowboy who kind of got to be a cowboy, but never really, so he's real sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I get to play them in the movies, but I've never really been a cowboy. So he just sits in his office, just. I wish I had a
But the
horse
other
to
thing
ride.
that he's talking about, I don't know what that is.
What?
The other thing he's talking about.
Sling TV or something like that?
Oh yeah, I never heard of it. Never heard of it. I would say give PlayStation View a shot before the Sling TV thing, just because. I don't know. PlayStation, you know, with their network, they kind of care a little bit more about it. It works more often than say Xbox's does. Because I do love, you know, playing a movie on Netflix and it just signs me out to the dashboard. I love when that happens.
Well, I will
Stop
say,
using your Xbox.
as most
It's
of these,
too late. It's already on there.
as most of these types of services go, usually you get a free month to try it out anyway.
Yeah.
So it's worth a roll of the dice just for that.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently the way it works is you pay for 25 channels, 25 plus channels, I'm not sure how many it goes up to. It starts at $20 a month.
Sling.
Yeah, you can get all channels, $40 a month, and you get orange and blue. I don't know what the fuck it means by orange and blue. Let's keep looking into this.
It's their color tiers, I guess. That's not bad. Get all channels for $40 a month.
I don't.
But you
I
still
think-
need a cable. You still need a internet provider.
Yeah.
Yeah, no contracts and easy online cancellation. See, that's one thing I really do enjoy about some of these
Yeah, the no contract
stuff.
Nice.
Yes, it's not like I need to sign a contract so I can watch TV. That's insane. This isn't Britain, people. Come on,
Yeah.
stop that
You
shit.
got to pay for the license.
Well, I mean that. Britain's even worse. You got to have a
I
fucking
know,
piece
we've
of
talked
paper
about
in your
this.
house.
We've talked about this. It's ridiculous. I'm saying we're not there. I shouldn't have to sign a paper saying I agree to watch TV.
I know.
It's
Yeah.
bad enough that I got to pay an extra 60 cents a month for Netflix and WWE Network.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how that works, like with the prepaid cards that they sell, because they'll sell prepaid cards that'll say it's like 1 month subscription at $9.99. So if I use it, do I still have to pay 60 cents for the?
Yeah.
That's no.
Because
fuck
they
it.
have your card on.
Fuck 'em.
They have to have some
They need
kind
that
of card
tax,
on
man.
file.
Whether
Yeah.
you like it or not, they're paying for those roads to not get fixed.
Yeah. People sitting on shovels.
Sitting on shovels.
That sounds painful.
Spade end.
No, like that's
Like, oh, here we go. Take a break.
Road workers, what they used to do is they would pay them by the, it didn't matter how long it took them to do the job. They'd keep paying them. So what they would do is when they would just sit on the end of a shovel. It was like a seat. So they would sit there on the end of the shovel So look, they were actually like they were still touching the tools, so they were working, and they just wouldn't do anything because they would still get paid.
We all know.
You heard
We
it here,
watched them
folks.
sit there and have one guy doing something, and the rest of them were like supervising. I've literally, like, I was walking home from work
Yeah.
one night, and I literally saw one guy doing something, and like 4 like eating a sandwich. Not one sandwich. They all had their own sandwiches.
It was 4 people and 1 sandwich.
the new viral sensation, 4 men, 1 sandwich.
4 men, 1 sandwich.
I'm gonna start at this end. You get that corner.
4 men, 1 sandwich. The sequel to 12 Angry Men.
Oh.
This is getting real uncomfortable.
Why you've never
What,
seen
12 Angry Men is a movie about court. It's a courtroom movie about jurors that can't come to. They all come to one decision, and the 12th man doesn't.
It's real uncomfortable.
You gotta get this gay shit out your head.
I'm just trying to make it more uncomfortable for Will, but nah, we'll stop that.
No, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No, I'll go home and play my PlayStation and.
It's my PlayStation View. And my exobones.
You turn a little Japanese there.
Is he using my exobones and gets on the YouTubers and watch my PewDiePie.
I don't even know what accents those were.
A French Swedishman.
French Swedish.
He spent 5 years in France after being born in Sweden.
My favorite YouTubers is a PewDiePie and an iDupes. And the Filthy Franks. Well, you know what? We somewhat answered your question, Justin, and I'm sorry I didn't know what most of the other stuff was. But Sling actually doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, it just
$40
depends
for all channels.
solely on how their service is, because you don't want to pay for it, and it's kind of like a lot of interruptions and shit. If I had more of a like base on where to place my argument, I'd give you more information. But the price point is pretty good. I'd say it's extremely good.
Yeah. All right.
$40 for all the channels on the TVs.
You can't lose.
You can
not. You can fucking lose.
You can lose real easy.
Television.
You can't fucking lose.
Television.
All right, everybody.
Cable du network.
Please stop.
As always, thank you so much for listening. All the places that you can catch us are down in the annotations below. As always, thank you so much for watching and for listening. We'll catch you in the next episode.